Hello there, my beautiful Pisces friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria, and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, things are about to energetically shift for us on May the 10th. This is because the planet Mercury, it is slipping into the sign of Taurus. And with it comes an invitation for all of us to slow down. It's also asking us to reconnect with what's real in our lives and speak from a place that is rooted in truth and not urgency. The world is going to try to rush us, but that doesn't mean that we have to rush with it. Instead, Spirit is calling us to stay grounded to Mother Earth. Mother Earth, she's never going to rush us. And it's a time for us to ground our voice. That's going to be really important, to ground your voice, to think with your body, and to feel with your words. Okay, so patience, slowing down, calm is going to be very important. It's actually going to be a superpower for you over the next couple of weeks. Okay, so what matters to you, you can't rush that. All right, so in my morning meditation, I pulled some tarot cards and I wanted to share with you what Spirit wants you to know as you move through this energy shift. All right, Pisces, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you around this energetic shift. So we're going to start with a healing message. Spirit called me to use this card deck in your reading today. There's a lot of healing energies around, and this is what Spirit wanted to share with you around it. So heartfelt gratitude. So practicing gratitude and connecting with the energy of the heart center of love, right? So the message here is celebrate the things that bring you joy, Pisces. When you feel gratitude in your heart, you attract more things to be grateful for. This also has the number 17 on it, so perhaps you're seeing the number 17 somewhere in your life, or it might be a number of significance. Now, I'm getting 17 days around the message of this card. We have a heart-shaped image with leaves, so you might be seeing a lot of leaves, maybe heart-shaped leaves somewhere. Again, the message is celebrate the things that bring you joy, Pisces. When you feel gratitude in your heart, you attract more things to be grateful for. Now, this also comes with an affirmation that might resonate for some of you, so feel free to write this down and use it. I give thanks for the things that fill my heart with joy. I give thanks for the things that fill my heart with joy. So yeah, connecting with that heart-centered energy, expressing it in the world through your words, through your actions, right? So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming in. So we have the Nine of Swords. So what I'm seeing here is someone that is worried, someone who might be stressing out or thinking about something that is bringing you to a place that doesn't feel good. What is this for you, Pisces? You can share with me in the comment section below. I feel there's a lot of thoughts, a lot of things that might be weighing on you right now and creating that worry and stress. Now, this sometimes can affect our physical body. So Spirit is wanting you to be very mindful of the stress and worry that might be creating some sort of a physical ailment in your body. So the Nine of Swords to start. We have the Six of Cups. So we have this energy of relationship. It's a heart-centered energy, actually. It has to do with your relationships. It has to do with your family, the way that you communicate and connect with others. I do feel there may be some sort of interference or a blockage here in some way. And this is actually dissolving, especially if you feel there has been some sort of blockage or some sort of interference in communication with a connection in your life. This is being cleared up right now, okay? So the Six of Cups, and we also have the King of Wands. All right, so we have this beautiful, rooted and grounded energy coming in. Spirit is wanting you to step into your power within the situation that you might be experiencing at this time. There's something going on here. And you're building stability and security in your life. And I feel that there's an outside energy of someone that might be interfering with your stability and security, your peace, your happiness. So this is where, again, Spirit is saying rooted, stay rooted and grounded at this time and speak your truth. Come from a place that's real for you. Okay, so I want you to also use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. Okay, so and I love it when you share with me, Pisces, how these cards' energies are showing up for you in your own life. So share with me in the comment section below. And you know what? I'm also getting an energy of someone that has crossed over. I always get that with the Six of Cups. So I feel there's an energy or someone on the other side, Pisces, that is supporting you right now. And you're going to feel or experience their presence somewhere in your life. Their name might pop up. You might smell something that is related to them. Many ways, like seeing a picture of them, stumbling into something that belonged to them, right? So that's coming in. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes it puts the pieces together in your life. Now, this is a really interesting energy here, especially with the Nine of Swords, because I'm getting an elevation. There is a energetic shift, of course, with Mercury and Taurus happening right now. So we are being called to slow down a little bit, because when we slow down and we're not rushing, we're able to see the finer details or see the things that we're not seeing. And right now I'm getting a really rushed energy, and this rushed energy is not allowing you to elevate at the pace or in the speed that you're meant to. It's not that you're not meant to speed up. You're meant to slow down. And you slowing down is going to speed things up, okay? So that is what Spirit is wanting me to mention here with you. And there's a lot of quiet energy here. It's very subtle. There's echoes and whispers. So you're highly intuitive at this time. And if you're experiencing a lot of noise in your life, a lot of rushed energy, and you're feeling lost or uncertain, you're looking for guidance, Spirit is calling you to spend some time alone. Whether it's 5 or 10 minutes, maybe implementing some sort of a meditation. This could be something that is guided, or to spend some time writing. There's a lot of thoughts, a lot of things that are floating around in your mind, Pisces, that you might not be aware of. A lot of times we are sleepwalking in life. We're on autopilot, and we're not aware of the things we're constantly thinking about, because we are in this repetitive loop every single day, right? We have a routine, we have a schedule. Those of us that do find ourselves in this system that doesn't allow us to recognize or become aware of what our own physical body, our thoughts, our emotions are saying to us. It disconnects us from that. It's not that it's disconnected all the time, but majority of the time we find ourselves disconnected. So Spirit is calling you to reconnect with yourself at this time through the noise that you might be experiencing in your life, especially in your thoughts, especially in your mind. Overthinking, obsessive thinking, thoughts that are racing. Maybe there's something specific that you can't seem to get rid of out of your mind. These could be like negative thoughts, something someone said. Maybe you're replaying a story in many different ways in your mind, and it's bringing you to this position. So once you recognize that, then you can actually take the power to release that energy. You can apply the power to release that energy, right? By writing it down, by speaking to someone, communication, speaking your truth, not holding it in, right? Expressing yourself in the way that you need to. This is going to be really important for you, Pisces. Not to stay or sit in the dark here. I'm getting someone that may have been recently sitting in their bedroom in the dark, worrying about something, thinking about something. I'm also seeing somebody, I don't know, I feel your sleep is being disturbed here as well, Pisces. And I feel that, I don't know if any of you suffer from insomnia. I'm getting mental health issues here as well. And perhaps it's time for you to get support around that, right? It is time, because maybe it's a little bit too much now for you. So you do need to seek some outside support. So I feel there's a wake-up call around that coming in some way. And some of you are worrying and thinking about family members, a spouse, a child, right? So there's like maybe an interference of someone else's family within this card. It's almost like you're worried about someone and maybe you're wanting to support them, care for them by being involved. But I feel your involvement might be interfering with their life's journey because they're meant to learn lessons right now. And you're meant to stay here on the sidelines and share the energy of love from a distance. Okay, so many ways this card's energy is coming in, and you're about to level up in some way. Like there's a new experience coming in with this energetic shift, and Spirit is calling you to become an active participant in the opening of the energy of light in your life. You have to be active in that. You can't stay stagnant. You can't be, it's one thing to pause and reflect in order to communicate and receive the guidance Spirit is bringing you. But there's another energy here, because pausing and reflecting is actually action that you're taking. You're communicating, you're receiving information. Stagnation or choosing to stay where you are when you know there's more out there. Now, this is a different energy coming in, right? You're not meant to stay here. You're meant to get out. You're meant to express. You're meant to communicate. You're meant to emit energy out there. So a huge message. So Spirit is wanting you to open your curtains. I don't know if you've had curtains that have been closed for a little while. They want you to allow the light into your life. They want you to get outside and go get a breath of fresh air and to add movement into your life, into your body. Okay, a lot of different things that are coming in here, and there's stress and worry as a big part of, something. And that worrying and stress is you actually taking action and doing something about it. So the Six of Cups is, I'm getting a really deep connection here to someone, worry around that. And again, Spirit is letting you know that, it's because you care that you worry. But when you start to emit love and, speak words of affirmation, send that energy out there, you will see that whoever this is going to work, things are going to work themselves out. And it's hard to see family members, children, or people we love go through something hard, right? But that's a lesson that they're meant to go through. And sometimes we're meant to be there just as support, right? So within this experience, Spirit is also calling some of you to practice gratitude, to the worry. Maybe this has to do with work. Maybe it's work-related worry. Maybe you're in a timeline in your life experience where it's not working out, or maybe it is working out and you want more. Like there's a lot of different kinds of thoughts that I'm getting here coming in for you right now, Pisces. And Spirit is showing you the way. Sometimes these thoughts, when you start to write them down, they start to make sense. Sometimes when I'm writing my thoughts down, I'm kind of just spilling whatever it is in my mind without any kind of structure. I just kind of throw the words out there. And, a lot of the times, in my life, I just scrunch the paper up and throw it in the garbage because I don't have time for that. Other times, rarely, but it's happened before, where I take the words and I put them together. It's almost like a game that I've created. And I'm acting like Sherlock Holmes to put the pieces together. So what the Six of Cups is letting me know, that you are, within this experience, putting the pieces together, trying to understand your emotions, grounding yourself, especially in the energy of love toward yourself, especially. Like you loving yourself through the whole process of whatever it is that you're going through, making sure that the energy that you're putting out there is also the energy that you're putting towards your self-care is going to open and unlock the guidance, the clarity, the answers that you're seeking. The answers you seek, the guidance you seek resides within you. It's not external, so you don't have to go looking around for it. You don't have to wonder. I'm seeing someone's thoughts that are kind of floating around into the universe, and I'm hearing somebody on the cell phone. So you might be somebody that has been sharing something with somebody, or someone else has been sharing and venting to you. And I feel that this came in for another sign's energy as well, the venting energy. The venting is someone just offloading. And I feel this offloading doesn't mean that you're meant to fix the problem. You're not meant to solve it for them. You're meant to just hear in silence. You're meant to just take the energy and allow it to flow outside of you. because this is how you're supporting someone else. They're figuring something out. You're also figuring something out, but everything is unfolding in a way that requires no one to interfere other than to just vent and allow the energy to just flow without trying to do something about it. That's what's coming in with the Six of Cups here for you. Understanding, knowing, knowledge. And Spirit is letting you know that you are not broken. There is nothing wrong with you. You are actually unfolding in your life's experience. You are also stepping into this energy of love. There's a major love expansion. And, you know, we started off with the symbol of the heart in leaves today for you. Heartfelt gratitude. Stay within the experience of gratitude with whatever it is that you are experiencing. Know that you are going through an expansion, a lot of growth. I do feel that this card of Six of Cups for you is touching on relationships and maybe connections in your life right now. Perhaps you're going through something that is tied to someone in your life, right? And maybe it's you dealing with something and you're sharing with someone else and they're trying to support you or trying to fix something, but that's not what you need. Vice versa, it could be happening the other way, right? So this is where Spirit just wants us to listen, actively listen, and allow that energy to work itself out. All right. And there's an energy supporting you again, coming through from the other side here, Pisces. So there's definitely support and comfort through divine energy and loved ones that have passed on. I'm getting, it feels like a nurturing. So I'm getting a mom energy. It might be a dad energy too, but I'm getting someone that is very soft spoken, that is very, very loving, that has put a lot of energy into their home, into their relationships, someone that was always there, this very comforting person, very tender, very loving. That's coming through for you right now. Okay, so that's just a confirmation that that loved one is around you, Pisces. And this King of Wands, as I'm holding a divine masculine energy, I'm feeling this feminine energy coming in. So I do feel there is a beautiful balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine here. And it's an energy that you are meant to master in your life. So whatever experience you're having, I feel Spirit is calling you to ground yourself in your own truth of what it is that you're experiencing. I don't know what that is for you, but it's definitely unfolding. It's revealing itself to you. And maybe the ground is going to get a little shaky. Maybe the ground that you're standing on is going to get shaky. Allow it to be shaky. Things are going to speed up, but you're meant to slow down and stay grounded as this energy is moving around in your life. Stay within the experience that you're having. Okay, so I feel this is a really big message for the Pisces collective here, is to stay connected to Mother Earth at this time. Spend as much time in nature or connected to nature as you can. So I have a backyard. I live near a forest and we're looking for a home right now. We haven't found one. It's been like a year. We're slowly looking. We're not rushing into anything. But what we're looking for is something that is in the woods, right? Maybe on a mountain somewhere, right? So this connection to nature, you can even have a glass. I've got a glass of water here beside me. That's my connection to nature. So you can connect with nature through animals, your cats, your dogs, if you have them, right? And your power here is going to be very important. The way that you apply that power in your life, Pisces, the way that you direct it, right? So as you are moving through life, so when you're focused on worries, stresses, you've got anxiety, you're thinking about things, you're taking action in that energy. So what Spirit wants you to do is to really realign yourself and center yourself in your own authenticity, in your own frequency and vibration before taking action. This is a card of emotion. This is a card of action, but this is calculated action. This is not someone who is reactive. This is someone who is very firmly rooted in the ground, right? Someone that thinks things through. So Spirit is calling you to be a little bit more calculated, a little bit more stealthy, to think before you make a move right now, especially with the Nine of Swords. And you're about to shift into a new energy. It's like you're about to level up in your life, Pisces, in some way. And Spirit wants you to stay within the calmness of your own energy and not to level yourself to other people's energies. You are a leader. You are someone that people look up to, right? Your calm energy. I feel you are someone that has really worked hard in life to get to this place. And maybe recently, your vibration and energy has been interfered with something that might have been a big deal for you, something that is a challenge, an obstacle that you've never gone through. And I do feel a lot of us have been experiencing things that we haven't experienced before. So we're being called to navigate our lives in a way that is different than what we're used to. And I feel that you are someone who is going to actually master this. So know that and own that power. Maybe things don't make sense to you right now. Maybe you don't have the answers. Perhaps you don't know what the guidance is. You're not sure what the way forward is. But know when you're standing in your truth, when you're open and receptive and trying things in different ways, right? Maybe the way your mom told you, maybe the way your dad told you, maybe the way a friend told you, or maybe the way that you told yourself a long time ago. That's the way that you need to do it. So there's a new perspective here. There's a new way of doing things and a spiritual language that is being born. That spiritual language, I feel, is through slowing down. This is where you pick up on the fine details. And you are someone who's really good at noticing subtleties, patterns. Like, you're really good at sensing and feeling things. And it's usually, I feel, Pisces, when you're tuned in, it's when things are quiet around you. Sorry, they're saying not quiet around you, quiet within you. Even though things might not be quiet around you, you're quiet within you and you're able to see things in that chaos. You have mastered it. This is why you're here. And you're meant to teach and inspire others to do the same through just your presence and you just being you doing this thing. Okay, so this is what is happening. And I'm getting a lot of confidence here. I'm seeing someone that is really owning this energy or honing in on it, right? You're learning how to work with your power, with your magic, and you're coming to this place where you've created this stability and security for yourself within this energy. So if that's you, you're going to have to share with me, what is going on here? What are some of the things that you've experienced? I'm getting a gift as well that is strengthening or is developing, something that you've known you've had since you were a child, Pisces. What is this for some of you? You can share with me in the comments. So what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card. This is the guidance from Gaia Oracle. And I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook. So this is an animal guide that is going to be guiding you at this time with this energy. Mercury in Taurus, communication, your self-expression, creativity here. You want to tap into these energies at this time. So guidance of the octopus. Look at that, guidance of the octopus. Have you seen one recently? This is a confirmation. If you haven't, you're seeing one now on your screen. So guidance of the octopus has an affirmation. You can feel free to write this down and use it. I forgive those who have hurt me, letting go of my pain. So that's tied to the Nine of Swords. So once again, I forgive those who have hurt me, letting go of my pain. We also have the number 19 on this card. So perhaps there is significance around this number for you, or perhaps you are seeing it somewhere, right? That's coming in as a confirmation. And I'm also getting 19 days around the message of this card. So forgiveness, intelligence, and autonomy are the keywords here. Are you trying to squeeze yourself into relationships and other situations that no longer feel good? Chances are you've outgrown aspects of yourself, and the octopus comes to help you break free into the next level of your life. Detach yourself one tentacle at a time from the things, people, and situations that have been drawing from you, and pull your energy back in. The octopus spirit animal represents forgiveness. Use this opportunity to notice where you are harboring ill will towards another and practice accepting what happened by realizing it has made you stronger and more resilient. Forgiveness is not saying what happened is okay. It is releasing the energy that ties that connect to, it is releasing the energetic ties that connect you to the past. The octopus invites you to release the weight and pain caused by heaviness of others' actions. Once you release this pain, the octopus will guide you to more graceful conditions and more opportunities will come your way. Furthermore, do you need to forgive yourself? Perhaps that's what it is. You might have acted in a way that has caused harm to others. Or maybe you have regrets about choices you have made. The octopus, as a spirit animal, will empower you to forgive yourself and live a more guilt-free life. So perhaps that's what the Nine of Swords is for you, right? It's you needing to forgive yourself because of something that's been on your mind, something that happened, right? So we have a shadow side keywords here that might resonate for some of you: clingy, anxiously attached, or resentful. And to bring things into alignment for you today, Spirit is calling you to reach out to a person with whom you have been in conflict with or at odds and reconcile. Forgive yourself and forgive them. Now, if you're not able to do that, what you could do is write them a letter but not send it. Write them a letter and be completely truthful. Write down what you felt, what it is that happened, and also forgive them on that sheet of paper. And then what you can do is burn it or tear it up and throw it away, or you can choose to give that letter to that person. Okay, so that is the energy of Octopus. And we're going to close off now with an angel number. Now, some of you are already seeing this angel number. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. And if you haven't seen this, this is again going to be your message. Okay, anytime you do see it. So 1221, taking initiative. You are meant to take initiative, Pisces. So 1221, the message is work with what you have and it will get you places, Pisces. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon, so get ready for that. And we have some keywords that might resonate for you: change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news, expression, and high vibes. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for spending some time with me today. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.